The $299 never existed. Wait, why did you spend $27 to avoid $6? Your $33 cart became $60, so a $6 shipping fee could disappear. You spent $27 to avoid $6, and somehow it felt like a win. Then a green message appeared. You're $27 away from free shipping. So you found a bottle you never planned to buy, then a charging cable, because everyone needs another charging cable, and suddenly the warning vanished. A bright little word took its place. Free. Your total is now $60. 10 seconds earlier, you could have paid $39 and gone to bed. Instead, you paid $60 so the screen would not charge you $6. Compared with simply paying for shipping, you walked away $21 poorer. That felt like saving money. Why? Picture a composite example, built from an ordinary checkout pattern rather than one person's claim story. It is 11:08 at night. Casey is standing in a suburban Ohio kitchen, phone at 9%, wearing one sock because the dryer finished 20 minutes ago. The cart holds detergent and a replacement coffee filter. That is all Casey came for. Then the checkout page draws a line between the order and a reward. Add $27, win free delivery. Casey does not think, should I spend another $27? The thought is smaller, faster. I'm not paying $6 for nothing. That sentence changes the decision because the detergent and filter are no longer competing with a $39 landed total. Now the shipping fee is the enemy, and every extra product looks like ammunition. $6 became the enemy. No one needs to lie. The shipping fee can be real. The products can be useful, and the checkout total can sit in plain sight, perfectly visible, while the brain still chooses the larger loss because one cost feels wasteful and the other feels earned. The larger loss wins. By the end of this episode, you will have a 10-second test that breaks the spell before the final tap. But first, watch what happens inside a price when one number reaches 0. 0 changes the game. If shipping falls from $6 to $5, you saved $1. Fine. But when it falls from $1 to 0, something else happens. The cost does not merely shrink, it leaves the decision. The screen stops asking you to accept a bad fee and starts announcing that you won. Free became a prize. Behavioral researchers call this the zero price effect. People often treat free as a separate category, not as the lowest point on an ordinary price scale. A $2 item and a $1 item invite comparison, but a $1 item beside a free item triggers pursuit. Why does one missing dollar feel so large? You have seen the same grammar across online shopping. Amazon announces when an order qualifies for free delivery. Grocery apps show a meter crawling toward a minimum, and clothing sites pin only $12.40 away above the cart. After every item, the number moves, like a score. And that score matters because the screen has quietly replaced your original goal. You arrived to buy detergent. Now you are trying to complete a bar. Goal replaced before you notice. Suppose your cart is $33 and delivery is $6. The honest comparison is simple. Pay $39 for what you chose, or pay $60 for a larger order. But the interface never forces those totals to stand side by side. Instead, it stages a different contest. Pay a fee and receive nothing you can hold, or add products and receive free shipping. One choice feels empty. The other comes with objects, a bottle, a cable, maybe a snack you would have bought eventually. The $6 comes with air, so your brain judges the type of spending before it judges the amount. That is the reveal. Free shipping does not need to hide the final total. It only needs to change the question you answer. Instead of asking, What is the cheapest way to get what I came for? You begin asking, what can I add so I don't lose $6? If you want to see the hidden rules inside everyday prices before they shape your next purchase, subscribe to Behavioral Billions. Now we reach the darker half of the checkout. Why does the visible $6 hurt more than the buried $27? Because the mind does not keep one clean ledger. Not one clean ledger. Imagine two charges glowing on your phone. One says, shirt, $27. The second one says, shipping, $6. The larger charge gives you a shirt, but the smaller one feels like a penalty for failing to shop correctly. You can picture wearing the shirt. You cannot wear delivery. That is loss aversion at work. A visible loss can carry more emotional weight than an equal gain carries pleasure. At checkout, the fee is framed as money leaving with no new possession attached. Worse, the page shows you a route to erase it, so paying the fee now feels avoidable, and avoidable losses sting. The escape route hurts. Mental accounting adds another twist. Your mind sorts money into rough buckets even though every dollar spends exactly the same. Product dollars enter the things I bought bucket. Shipping falls into wasted money. Once that sorting takes control, $27 in merchandise can feel more acceptable than $6 in delivery. The math did not fail. The categories took control. Return to Casey at 11:08. The kitchen is quiet now, and the free shipping meter is almost full. Casey adds an $18 skin cleanser, hesitates, then removes it. The meter falls backward. That tiny reversal feels surprisingly bad. So the cleanser slides back into the cart. $9 remain. A braided charging cable closes the gap exactly. There it is, $60. Free shipping. Casey feels relief, not excitement. That distinction matters. The purchase is not driven by wanting the cable very much. It is driven by wanting the fee gone. A small human irritation has quietly rewritten the whole order. And the progress bar turns that relief into a finish line. Because when the bar is nearly full, removing an item no longer feels neutral. It feels like abandoning progress. The closer you get, the more wasteful stopping seems, even though the original mission was never to finish a meter. The meter became the mission. This is how a cart grows in tiny, defensible steps. $8 for socks, $4 for lip balm, $11 for a pantry item. Each small addition sounds reasonable alone. The real comparison stays off screen. $39 landed cost versus a $60 threshold cart. Retailers use thresholds because they can raise average order size, and larger orders may make delivery economics work better. That is not proof of a plot. Sometimes the shopper wins too. If you add toothpaste you will need on Tuesday, combine 2 planned orders, and avoid a real fee, the threshold may genuinely save money. But the moment you search for something, anything, just to qualify, the purchase has changed. You are no longer using the threshold. The threshold is directing you. So how do you tell the difference before your thumb reaches the payment button? You do not need a spreadsheet. All you need is 10 seconds. Stop when the word free appears. Do not watch the progress bar and do not search for one more item. Read the original landed cost out loud. The items you came for, plus shipping, plus any tax that will not change. In Casey's cart, that is $33 plus $6. The number is $39. Now read the threshold total, $60. Then ask one blunt question. Would I buy every added item tonight if shipping were already free? Would you? If the answer is no, pay the smaller landed total. In this case, accepting the annoying $6 keeps $21 in the account. The fee is not the expensive choice. Chasing it is. That is the 10-second checkout test. It works because it restores the comparison the checkout page displaced. Total against total, not fee against free. It also forces every added product to defend itself without the shipping reward attached. Total against total. Try it with a smaller gap. Your plan card is $42, shipping is $6, and free delivery begins at $50. You add an $8 item. The two totals are $48 and $50. Now, free shipping costs only $2 more than the original landed order. So if the added item is worth more than $2 to you, and you will use it, crossing the threshold may be sensible. This one can pass. Now try a larger gap. Your cart is $24, shipping is $6, and the threshold is $50. The real choice is $30 versus $50. You are not saving $6, you are authorizing $20 extra beyond the delivered cost you had already accepted. $20 extra. That number, the distance between the original landed total and the threshold cart, is the true price of free. For Casey, free costs $21. Once you see it, the screen loses some of its power. The fee may still irritate you. Let it. Irritation is not a command. You can make the test even faster by taking a screenshot when the cart first contains what you intended to buy. If the meter starts pulling you forward, compare the current total with that image. The old cart holds your original mission in place, while the new cart tries to rewrite it. Before the final tap. And if you are buying from several places, include time and separate delivery dates honestly. The lowest dollar total is not always the best choice. A needed item arriving tomorrow can matter more than saving $2. The test does not order you to reject every threshold. It makes the threshold prove its value. The worldview shift is simple. Free shipping is not a verdict on the whole purchase. It is one line inside a larger total. A zero on that line can coexist with a much bigger number at the bottom. The bottom number pays. The next time a checkout page says you are only $14 away, listen closely to the wording. Only makes the distance feel small. Away turns the threshold into a destination. The colored bar transforms spending into progress, and then free gives the finish line an emotional reward that $6 ordinary could never produce. The screen celebrates. Your bank account does not. It does not experience the colors, the bar, or the relief. It records one thing: the total. Casey's account never records a $6 victory. It records $60 leaving instead of $39. The cleanser may sit untouched beneath the bathroom sink. The spare cable may enter the drawer where cables go to become archaeology. None of that makes the decision foolish or shameful. It makes the decision human, which is exactly why the design works so often. Human, not foolish. Run the 10-second test. What did the order cost before you chased the threshold? What does it cost now? Would the added items survive if the word free vanished? If they survive, keep them. If not, delete them and pay the fee. A visible charge can be cheaper than a hidden detour. And that changes more than shipping because it gives you a way to inspect any offer that makes one painful number disappear by increasing another somewhere else. Free trial, a larger bundle, that expensive premium tier. Buy one, get one today. Different labels, the same hidden machinery. Your defense stays concrete. Compare the total you planned with the total required to win. But now the cart contains one final trap. The threshold did not create your first distorted comparison. It may have arrived only after another number had already changed what every product seemed to be worth. Before the first item. You saw $89 and thought, deal, because $299 was crossed out above it. But who says the product ever sold for $299? Go directly to video 5, how a fake $299 price makes $89 feel cheap. The shipping trick can inflate the cart after you choose. A fake original price can control the choice before the first item even enters it. And if the $299 never existed, what exactly did you think you saved?